Hey guys, Brandon here with Texas Plinking. This is a Smith & Wesson 686 357. I show it here for perspective. This is a Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum. Again, for perspective. Today's video is on the Smith & Wesson Performance Center 460 Magnum 14-inch barrel. Yeah. This is going to be a bit ridiculous. So, right off the bat, you guys may see this and think that it's just absolutely absurd, which it kind of is, but you think that it may actually serve no function at all. Well, in its defense, it actually does serve a big function. We'll get mature for just a second, and then we're going to blast away with it. But yeah, I posted this on Instagram, and people were cracking up going, did you just put a scope and a bipod on a revolver? Absolutely, I did. The thing is, though, it actually came with the bipod. And this scope, we'll talk about it in a little bit, is actually a handgun or revolver specific scope. The thing is, this is actually really functional for hunting. Obviously for a handgun or a revolver, it's really clunky and large, but in the way of a hunting rifle comparison, this is actually way easier to lug around. It came with its own sling too. And it's a 460 Magnum, which is super hot, super fast, and it's going to kill anything you need it to for hunting applications. So that's not why I have it. I have it to hunt fruit, like watermelon, cantaloupe, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Anyway, but I just love things that are different. I've said it plenty of times. So real quick to talk about it. Yeah, this is the Performance Center's touch here. So the trigger is phenomenal. I haven't shot it or sighted it in yet. I was thinking about sighting it in off camera and then starting the video, but nah, we're just gonna sight it in on camera so you guys can see my first impressions with it, because I don't know what to expect here. You can't get this in the normal box Smith & Wesson's come with because it's so large. So they give you this really nice Performance Center kind of felt bag here with a little zipper that says Smith & Wesson. Little details, I love it. Now this right here is a scope that is a Burris 2-7 by 32. So it's actually a variable zoom scope for a revolver that goes to 7 power, which is kind of funny. Specific for revolvers though. The reason it's specific is the eye relief is not right here, because that's a quick way to raccoon your eye. It's about a good 2 feet or so, 1.5 feet or 2, and that's exactly where the eye box is happy. Burris rings on this guy. This one right here is from Optics Planet. So I will put a link in the description if you guys want to get this exact same setup after today's video. Well, I don't know what to expect. Hopefully we'll have a good time with it. If you guys want to get the same setup, link in the description to the scope. You guys can use the code Texas Plinking on anything on Optics Planet, say 5%. And it shows that I'm useful, so go ahead and get down there. Here's a 460 Magnum. Here's a 500 Magnum. You guys can see the differences. The 500 is a fatter round, but the cartridge of the 460 is a bit longer. This is going out screaming hot though. That's the thing, especially with a 14-inch barrel. Absolutely. All right, well, enough geeking out over it. Let's see if I could even sight this thing in. All right, it's centered up. I'm going to go for the very middle of the paper, actually, just to see where I'm at. Holy crap. Good Lord. Whatever dirt was on this table is cleared up now. Yeah, that's an interesting one to shoot. It didn't feel harsh and recoil because it's already set on the table, but it popped up pretty good. Good God. Yeah, that thing is donezo. All right, so we're gonna start off with the 500 Magnum real quickly, just to refamiliarize ourselves how a cantaloupe likes a 500 Smith & Wesson. It's not fond of it. At 2 power. Let's get that cantaloupe. This one's way more docile to shoot standing up, but the concussion's crazy. That's just due to that muzzle brake. I mean, it's a bang that you'll hear from like miles, but it rose a lot less, and that just felt powerful, but not a whole lot of muzzle flip. Cantaloupe's gone though. Now that we created a little bit of craters here, we can just go ahead and put some personal watermelons. Again, 500 Magnum, 460 Magnum. Real quick, before I shoot the 500 Magnum at the watermelon, big thanks to our sponsors that help make this happen. This video is sponsored by Big Daddy Unlimited. You probably heard of them in previous videos. They're still supporting the channel tremendously, and I can't thank them enough. But Big Daddy Unlimited is where you guys can get firearm and firearm accessories for significantly less than retail price. I said it before, you get your MSRP, fair online retail pricing, and then the Big Daddy Unlimited pricing. The way you get that price is you pay a membership, $10 a month, and you can make that up in just one purchase alone. But your first month can be 99 cents if you go through my link. YouTube slaps my wrist if I put the link to Big Daddy Unlimited in the description or comment section, so I can't do that. However, I'll upload this same exact video on Facebook, and I'll throw a link to the Facebook video. I may or may not have the link over there. So anyway, Big Daddy Unlimited, big support of the channel, can't thank them enough. In honor of that, 500 Magnum, personal watermelon. Yeah. And for the 460 Magnum, I want to thank our sponsor, Dairy Queen. We've got good blizzards. Yeah, no, that one's gone. You feel the power on that one, but it feels like all that concussion goes off to the side and you're just kind of left with just a little bit of a rise. Later on, we'll do some slow motion to kind of show you guys the angle of rise compared directly with the 500 and 460. But of course, you have to consider that's this configuration with the scope, with the bipod, with a lot of forward weight, longer barrel, and a muzzle brake. I would love to see what a snub nose feels like. Is this not the dumbest dual wield you've ever seen? Got a watermelon on that table. Let's see if I can shoot it at 2 power. Magnification, offhand. Oh, that's difficult. Oh yeah. That looks cool. By the time I was able to get off the gun and look, there was just red from watermelon everywhere. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, I got my last watermelon on that table a little bit further now. I didn't measure the range, but more than what I would do with a pistol typically. There it goes. I'll tell you what, with a gun like this, you gotta double up. I got this hearing protection and it's still ringing. By the advice of one of the viewers, last time we were shooting soda, the bees went crazy. You guys said, try diet. They don't go as crazy. I don't know. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. It is gone. That's just hilarious looking at that thing. Cannot get enough of it. Yeah. But I think this is my mom's new everyday carry. You hit it. How's that one feel?
Like it.
All right, well, we gave it a couple hours, so it's dusk now. And a 460, especially with the brake, emit such a huge fireball. We'll see how much of a fireball there is now with the 14-inch barrel, but I'd imagine it's still pretty good bang. Got 3 shots in here. Let's make it rain a little bit, huh? I'm gonna go double action. Holy crap. Yeah. Well, I saw a big fireball. Well, we shot this at 120 frames a second, so hopefully we would slow that down some and see that, but Lord almighty, that's awesome. Well, guys, I think that's gonna do it on a video on such a ludicrous gun. Again, one functional if you're a hunter, otherwise if you're just a recreational shooter like myself and you just want something that's so different and just fun to bring out, this thing is just an absolute riot. It's actually a pleasure to shoot considering what it is. But anyway, that'll do it on this one. You guys are going to see so much more of this. I'm going to post a ton of it on Instagram and just definitely more video content very, very soon. But this is just one of those silly ones. I love bragging about the M82 and the 500 Magnum, but now this is on that list of just silliness. But anyway, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description if you guys want to get this kind of setup to the scope. As far as the revolver, check out a retailer, check out Smith & Wesson's website to see all the 460 options they have. But this is my first 460, and it's, I have a feeling it might not be my last. It's an addictive round. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one.